Hello HSF students, my name is Marcelino Sambé and I'm a principal dancer with the Royal Ballet. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some knowledge that I've learned about turnout and how to further your rotation but as well strengthen it. I hope you find this helpful because it is something that sometimes we force in the wrong way and then we don't get the best out of it. So here we go. So this exercise can be done before or after class. But I would advise you to be really warm and have done a lot of stretching before you attempt this. So we are going to go into box splits. Doesn't need to be full open, even if you're a bit more close, it's fine, it still works. So you need to be proper in this position. Keep your back always extended and long. And then we're going to bend one of the legs this way. Keep both arms this way, and then you're gonna go close and heel forward. And we're gonna do this 20 times. Keep rotating the hip. Really think of the hip as moving it. Nothing else is moving apart from your hip. Then you do this 20 times. Really use your muscles. When you're doing these pull-ups, make sure that you are still rotating and really using your legs to come all the way up. So almost you're doing this, like up and up. And when you come down, keep your back up, and rotate up. Heels forward, up. And do this 20 times as well. For this next exercise, we're going to be using the same rotation, the same position, but putting into action. We're gonna go into a frog position, all the way to the floor flat. From here, we're gonna develop, heel forward, heel forward, heel forward, heel forward. We're gonna keep the hip really on the floor, keep that rotation that we just worked on, and then we're gonna envelope it all the way back down. And then repeat that with the left as well. Keep rotating the leg this way, back. And we're going to repeat this 20 times. As I mentioned before, turnout is not only about flexibility, but as well about strength and knowing how to use your muscles to aid you to rotate more and get the most out of your rotation in turnout. So I'm going to be using an elastic for the next exercise. Put it above your knee cups and we're going to tighten it. Not too tight, but tight enough that you feel like a resistance when you try to open. In an open position, in a very small first position, so not too rotated but not too closed, in a neutral one. I'm gonna lay down on the floor, and from there we already engage in the lower glutes, and we're gonna open as much as we can, and then you're gonna close, control the close, and we're opening completely from your lower glute. Keep the rotation, keep the glutes engaged the whole time. And we're gonna repeat these 20 times as well. Next part of the exercise, we're going to stay in the same position, but we're gonna bridge in that same open position, and we're gonna bridge using our glutes, turning out, thinking of the rotation, stay in that first position, and we're gonna do it 20 times as well. A bridge using the glutes and coming down, controlled. After a workout of glutes, turnout muscles, we need always to make sure we stretch and keep our glutes and our lower backs very flexible. Climb up to the position. And from here, we're just going to try to relax on top of the glutes. And we're going to stay there for 2 minutes. And left side. After all these exercises, I just wanted to say that, of course, turnout is very important and technique is very important for our health, for our longevity as dancers, and to make sure we don't get injured. But the most important thing to me as a dancer is to be able to call myself an artist. This is an art form. We need art in the world. And every time you step out on that stage and you have the opportunity to do a solo or a pas de deux or be in front of an audience, really let that audience feel what your emotion for dance, what it means to you, why is it so important, and why it makes you feel so happy. Because the moment that you can pass that to the audience will love you. That's the power of art and the power of being able to connect. So connect every time and use the opportunity to be on stage to let your magic there. Mwah.